different laws like number of people you can marry versus if you're a Muslim versus number of people you can marry if you're Hindu. It's ridiculous.
It's India is still a good example for Sri Lanka to study.
Yeah, there are some issues that they've done well. Like yes. They haven't had major ethnic wars.
They did actually. They became. I read a little bit about India. The reason is so strange, but how India became secular was through a major religious riot.
Okay, was it the Sikhs?
It's between the Muslims and the Hindus. There was like a huge bloodbath during Indira Gandhi's time.
Well, wasn't it always secular from the beginning, from the 40s?
They when I think it was given independence, I should not be commenting on that because I don't remember the facts. Things have changed over just like what it was.
Mm-hmm.
But with all the amendments, this and that, you have favoritism to Hindus versus others. So it happened in Pakistan. It happened with the Hindu majority, in the national. When the politics go in that direction, it got all polarized.
I see. So in the Gandhi time,
early 70s, I believe. It's on our website.
Okay.
And after the riots, they included into the constitution, actually the document, not the official constitution, they renamed the country, saying instead of Socialist Republic of India, it's a secular Socialist Republic. Socialist Secular Republic of India. Yeah. So the official name of the country has the word secular on it. With that, even though the constitution does not have a very clean statement,
it might. I mean, we might. We have a constitution.
What I read was other parts of the constitution it does not.
Okay.
Clearly say that. But the name of the country carries on the title of the country.
It supports the secularism.
The words are there. It's a secular republic. So because of that, the Supreme Courts have to make the decisions taking it as a secular country.
India is a unique case because it's one of the biggest countries on the planet.
Yes.
It's got this massive Hindu community, massive Muslim community. So of limited interest to Sri Lanka. But I mean, looking at a smaller country like Japan, it might be useful because I mean.
And again, you need to think about is that really progress economic side and in the social values in terms of human rights,
individual liberties,
like
property ownership.
Like when we develop a model for a young nation, we need to think about what has been successful and that drove those civil liberties.
Right. Well, one benefit of our model is it doesn't lock you into just one path. That if you feel that it does. If you are a Buddhist government, it may lead you into select possible from the Buddhist tradition or the Buddhist government tradition. If you're a secular republic, you can look around and say, hey, how did this country over here solve this issue? How did this country solve it? Let's take a look at it. Let's adapt it to local needs. It gives you more flexibility.
Yes. And I think when we talk about a secular rights constitution and with the wall of separation where the judiciary can keep a check on the government, whether it's there or what, that doesn't prevent the Buddhist institutions, most of their privileges, like historical temples and not just Buddhists, Hindus and major institutions, the ones that are part of the cultural and historical life of Sri Lanka society, they can be still protected.
And everyone will still be protected. This just makes it a level playing field when you take into people part of the majority religion that is being supported by the government, and people who are non-religious also.
Yes, and what we don't like is when you enforce uh, you know, prohibitions left and right on the citizens.
Because
based on the religious values, like
Right,
how
right.
you whether you wanna what you wanna do on a full moon day is
Right.
decided by a government. Your children on the day of your wish.
Right.
Because of the religious institutions will, and at the same time, you can't practice your birth controls and even issues like very socially controversial issues like abortion or other social issues.
Yeah.
If those things are decided on ancient religious values that only one part of the society holds, and you enforce it on other people, and within that group, like nobody agrees on those positions. So how that
it's a recipe for disaster.
It's a recipe for disaster,
because everyone will want their own holidays.
Yeah, you want to promote what we said earlier, the equal rights and opportunity, and focus on civil liberties, not really control the mass society and its culture on one particular set of values.
Yeah. We're coming up on 30 minutes, so let's wrap it up for now.
Wrap it up, right. I think that's...
So going forward, what we want to see is, through that SSL site, Secular Sri Lanka site, is people who are interested in secularization and improving Sri Lanka through that path come together and join the conversation and bring out new ideas, point out new problems.
People to come and make a dialogue.
We need strong, not in a strong civil society places like that site and live meetings, etc., to strengthen various things so that nothing will get done properly if this could be the sex and playing fair by everyone could render a great service to Sri Lanka by making their voices heard and fine-tuning and developing some of these ideas.
Great. And I think let's carry another conversation soon. So this is a great input for a lot of people to get to know the group.
Okay, good.